Hi everyone, I'm Cindy Seitz-Krug. We're at Quilt Week in Paducah this week, and today I've been teaching a class on grid-based quilting designs. So if you don't know what a grid-based quilting design is, basically you start by marking a grid on your fabric. So whether it's on your quilt, this is just a practice panel, but it's marked with a 1-inch horizontal vertical grid. So you use that as the basis. So this is one of those grid panels. You can kind of see it, but if you look at the back, you see all the different grid-based quilting designs. So there are many hundreds of beautiful grid-based designs. I'll show you a few more. All of the ones on the outer edge are based on a grid. And a real simple one, well, these are all grid designs too. And this is the apple core, and I'm going to draw, looking around at the outside, this is the apple core design. So I'm going to draw that and show you something that you should always strive for when you're doing your grids. So I've drawn a little grid here. So for the apple core design, or any of them, you want to aim for the intersections. And when I say intersection, I'm talking about where the grid lines meet. That's the intersection. So if you can hit that intersection each time, your grid designs are going to be successful. So for that apple core, we hit the grid line. We're doing this soft S shape. And notice I'm aiming for the intersection every time. Now I'm going to travel over to my next line. For apple core, you do the mirror image every time of the previous line. But you want to aim for the intersection and strive for consistency in your soft S shapes. You don't want a real big swoopy S and then a narrow skinny one. You want consistent soft S shapes. But over here, we're going to do the mirror image, aiming for that intersection. So then when you do your horizontal rows, let's see, I need to think about this so that I get the apple core shape. Aim for the intersection. Then we can travel down, and we're going to do a mirror image of the previous line of quilting. Again, mirror image, aiming for the intersections. And this will be our apple core design. So when you finish your grid design, all of your grid marks wash away, and what you're left is with a beautiful grid-based quilting design. So if you hear that term, the design is based upon a grid. So you're just left with the real pretty design. And I'll show you that apple core again so you can see what it looks like when you finish it. So that's my tip. Aim for the intersections and strive for consistency, and your grids will be beautiful.